So how do you put a price on your services? How do you figure out your day rate? What we've done, because we want to be seen as slightly premium, right? We're not the EasyJet or the Ryanair of filmmaking. We have taken the industry standard rate and priced ourselves slightly higher. Now, what's very important, if you do this, you have to be able to back that up with the service to match and the product to match. We're able to do that because we provide a good service to our clients. They're paying extra because they want to know that they're in good hands and that we're reliable, that they can trust us. And to a lot of people, that's worth a lot of money, because otherwise you're left with the stress of like, I've paid for the cheap option. Are they going to deliver something good, or is it going to be chaos? But if you are going to price yourself higher, your clients will expect more of you. So you can't just price yourself higher than all the competition and do exactly the same. Pricing yourself higher is great because it makes you stand out. It's a very, why are these guys twice as much or 3 times as much, whatever it is, whatever you decide to price yourself at. That will already make you stand out, but they will expect more from you, and you do need to deliver. Otherwise, you'll just face the nightmare of having a lot of complaints. Like, they'll expect premium service, and if you deliver a regular or subpar service, then that kind of won't match. To kind of explain some of the theory behind why charging more might get you more work. Imagine if you're not a filmmaker, you're client side, so you're working for whatever company, and your boss comes to you and says, hire a filmmaking team. We want to promote this event, or we want a team of filmmakers to cover this really important event that we're hosting. So you go out and do your research and you find 2 options. You find one option which is slightly cheaper, seems like good content, good quality of results and films that they produce. And then you find someone who's a bit more expensive, or even a lot more expensive, but the quality kind of seems similar. It may even be slightly worse. One is more expensive, one is cheapest. If you hire the cheaper one and they mess it up, and all of a sudden your boss comes to you and says, what happened? Why do we not have a video of our event? It's all for nothing, or whatever. You're then left having to justify, oh, I tried to save a couple £100 or dollars or whatever, and that backfired, and you're, pardon my French, but you're in the shit. Whereas if the more expensive option, if they messed up, your boss comes to you and says, oh, what happened? Why is the video not here, or something? You can then turn around and just say, well, I don't understand either. I hired the best in the business. I hired these guys. They were the premium option. So all of a sudden, as a client, you don't have that responsibility anymore. The responsibility is on the production company. That's one way to explain why charging more kind of reassures people on client side, because it makes you seem more premium. It makes it easier for them to make the decision of hiring you. It makes them trust you more.